It's Wild 94.1, wild941.com, the Bay's Party Station with Joey Francize, Poppy Shampoo. And because of this woman in front of me and this great artist right now that's got an amazing record, I can't look at any Stephanie the same anymore. I literally call, like a girl tell me her name is Stephanie, I'll be like, yeah. Young and May in the building, how you doing?
What's good, man?
I'm doing amazing, and you got this record. I mean, tell me, this is the first time we met, so I want to get to know you. How did all this become?
Well, I've been grinding for the past 4 years, man. You know what I mean? Just working, moving. And I just happened to, just come out with a smash. And it's been working for me.
And this is a great smash record. I mean, you got everybody jumping on it. Like, I saw French jumped on it. I saw Nicki jumped on it.
Yeah.
Also, it caught, I know you were vocal about it on Instagram about the whole Game and Meek Mill beef and how they used the beat or whatever. Did it bother you in a sense because they used it in that light?
Nah, that didn't bother me. It was more like the blogs, like basically like bigging it up more than what was really going on. You know what I mean? Like, cause at the time that's going on is, you know what I mean, people dropping like flies from police. You know what I mean? Right. So that was my only issue. I ain't have no problem with it though. Like, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, they going, you know what I mean? This is part of the game, man. It's the industry, you know what I mean? Everybody hop on the hottest track, so, you know.
Did you expect this video and the song to go viral the way it did?
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, I did. I actually had great intentions on it before I even released it. I already, like, basically called it, like, yo, I think this record gonna be it.
And you've been grinding for a minute, like you said. I peeped the mixtapes from prior, a lot of dope freestyles and a lot of good video freestyles I've seen from YouTube. And you got the EP out right now. I actually got a chance to check it out on Apple Music, Sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking, yeah.
So, and this actually dropped before OOOUUU, because I know OOOUUU's not featured on
Sleepwalking dropped last year, November 4th, 2015. So, yeah, I was already, you know what I mean, I already created my own little, fan base or whatever from the jump. So I already had like that main core audience supporting me. So when OOOUUU came out, it was kind of like I had a head start.
Right.
You understand? So.
And now you're currently working on something new, obviously, because OOOUUU's build up with OOOUUU is on another level right now.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's crazy.
Now, who are some people that inspired you? Like, how did you get into hip hop? Like, when did this all come about?
Well, I was little, man. I was like 9, 10 years old. I was a kid, man, writing songs, rhyming and stuff like that, doing little ciphers outside. 50 Cent was like a big influence, you know what I mean, on my music. He was like my favorite rapper at the time. And, et cetera, it's a lot more that, inspired me, like as far as Jay-Z, Eve, you know what I mean? So
now with all the, the well-deserved, respect you've been getting in the game, is there any, crazy phone calls you've gotten from like some of these big, these big names?
I actually sat down with like 50 Cent, like, you know what I mean? As far as like, what you mean, like record deals and stuff like that?
Well, record deals and maybe in just artists in general that you've been a fan of.
Well, 50 Cent was like the whole time high right there. Like when I actually had to sit down with him, that was like, you know what I mean? That was like basically like a check off my list. You know what I mean? Like I actually got to sit with 50 Cent. So that was big. I've been moving so much that I ain't really, you know what I mean? I ain't really have time to actually sit down with any artists. You understand what I'm saying? As far as labels and stuff, I've been sitting with like big labels. I mean, big time, the big dogs. And I just basically been hearing everybody out, but I ain't make no decision yet. I'm still an independent artist. So.
Do you feel it's better to be independent than just be signed to a major? Like, what are the pros and cons to that situation for you?
It's kind of hard to distinguish that because I'm not signed. So, and I've never been signed. So I can't tell if me being an independent artist right now is working better than being signed. I just know this is working for me. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't really, defer the difference. But I like being signed. It's actually, you know what I mean, it's a little more like freedom. You know what I mean? You have a little more control. So I could say that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not saying not signing is out of the signing is out of the equation.
Right.
But right now I'm focused on, being independent.
What I love is like I feel like, when you see a new artist and a record blows up the way OOOUUU did or OOOUUU is, you don't seem overwhelmed at all by it. Unless that's just, what it looks like on the outside.
I mean, not really, it's I ain't gonna lie, like my life is changing. So I can definitely say that. So, as a human being, like I'm definitely, I have my days, but it's not a bad thing though. You know what I mean? I look at it like this is a good thing. You know what I mean? So
exactly. And we're with Young M.A. right now. It's Wild 94 on wild941.com with Joey Francize. Speaking of the record, I mean, like I said earlier, you know, people have jumped on the record. Have you thought about a remix? Or do you intend on remixing it?
Nah.
Leave it the way it is?
Yeah, man. It's too late for that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it don't make sense.
Right.
So, it's like, how can you beat the Stephanie line? Like,
you can't beat the Stephanie line.
I would have to say that again. Like, you can't. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. Plus, this record was actually one record that came natural to me. Like, it wasn't something where I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I do a remix, I'm gonna put too much thought into it.
Right.
This record was just a feel good record, so I just feel like as it is, like, it's gonna always be, the original.
And it's dope because the record, I feel like it just brings so many people together. Like, whether you're a guy, you're a female, it feels so good when you hear it. And when you hear that Stephanie line, it's just like, yo, the place erupts. Like, where's the craziest, like, maybe club, maybe city that you've been to that you've seen it just like, whoa, this is just different.
It's crazy because it is so far it's all been like crazy. Like everything has been like crazy. If I had to say that was a little more over the top, I'll say when I was in Long Island, in Rhode Island. Rhode Island, I didn't expect it because when I was doing the show out there, I didn't hear too much talk about it. Like I didn't hear people talking about the Rhode Island show. So when I got out there and seen how crazy it was, oh no, I'm bugging. It's actually more. Hold on. Yeah, because now something coming to my mind. So when I went to the Rhode Island show and seen it was like crazy, I'm like, oh, like this is crazy. They was singing it like word from word, like literally like the whole shit. Like they didn't mess up nothing. Like it was just like crazy. And then there was a show I had in Jersey that it was like 12 cop cars outside. It was like the news. They maced everybody. Like it was crazy, man. That was the above
That's
everything.
intense.
Like just pulling up and seeing 12 cop cars outside, and you see like 200 people outside that couldn't get in the club, and then you get in the club and it's over capacity. Crazy, man.
Oh, it's gonna get crazy tonight over at District 3. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah,
out here in Tampa.
I'm definitely looking forward to that because it's my first time out here. So
no doubt. And shout out to the Nightlife Kings for putting this whole thing together. Also, I also want to ask you, like, we're talking about the upcoming project. OOOUUU's hot right now. You got so much material and there's so much videos, so many freestyles.
Yeah.
Songs deep. How many songs deep you think you are for this upcoming project that you're currently working on?
I can't really say right now. I know I'm not, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot. I have a lot of songs ready. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna take away or add. You know what I mean? So I'm in that process right now. I'm not really too sure. I'm just basically getting the feel of things. Like I'm trying to like touch these towns and stuff, so I can just get a little more feel because I just been mostly up north. You know what I mean? Tri-state area. Now that I'm in Florida, like this is a different feel. So I just got to get the vibes of different places. So when I do make a tape or album and stuff, I know what to say a little more to reach out to everybody. Right. You know what I mean? So for sure. And let's get into your record right now. I'm gonna let you, make a OOOUUU out of this. Yeah. You already know who it is, Young M.A., man. When you hear them 3 O's and them 3 U's, you know that's that. Oh.
And I gotta ask you real quick, how did the title come about? Was it just like you heard the beat and you're like, ooh, this is it?
Nah, that's a good one. Nah, we actually used to just say it. Like me and my bros, we just randomly be like, oh, you know what I mean? And I used to say it in like other songs. Like before the OOOUUU record came out, I said it in like a freestyle. I'll say like an ad-lib, you know what I mean? I'll just be saying it. On this particular song, it was just like I was saying it a lot. Like when I heard the beat, I just was like, in my zone.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a name for that first. And then I was like, I'm going to just name it OOOUUU. You know what I mean? Like being that at the end, I'm basically saying OOOUUU the whole time. I'm like, this is perfect. You know what I mean? 3 O's, 3 U's. I'm going to just throw it out just like that. You know
there
what I mean?
You go.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all tonight. District 3, Young M.A. in the building, Nightlife Kings. All Stephanies come out. Bring a Henny bottle with you. It's litty. It's Wild 94.1, Joey Francize.